Pew pew pew! Inukes Productions! Pew pew pew!
Previously on Oddie One Chunk. I got the golden pheasant egg, and then I got Oba's club, and then I got the upper hopper in Marvelode mine, and then I got 90 thieving, and then I got the dragon dot tips from the Laren's chest, and then I got 95 fletching, and there's only one thing left to do. And now, hello everybody and welcome back. It's been a while. I don't really have an excuse. I'm just lazy. So this guard is in the way. So in the last episode, we managed to get everything done in the chunk except for the Socks of Ruin and the Blip Plop scroll, but that was a purely optional grind, and I gave up because there were so many bots. I do have a clip of it, but that clip got deleted or lost in the ether. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to be starting off with getting the Socks of Ruin before we roll a new chunk. Don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys at the end of the episode. Ciao. And then search. This has to be it. Yeah, I got it. You found a new special clue, however, a magical force will put the item in your invent. Alright, that's the next part. There you go, I got the Socks of Ruin. Huge grats on Telescroll. Yeah, thank you for the grats on the Telescroll, mate. Yeah, totally got it. Wear Socks of Ruin. Aren't they so pretty? And now I can actually do some trunk rolls. Let's get back to Edgeville. Right, we can tick off obtain the Socks of Ruin. And since it's been like over half a year since the last roll, I'm gonna go over I'm not gonna go over every chunk, I'm just gonna go over like the chunks that give me a grind. I've got Rev Caves here in I think just this chunk. I've got the Blip Blop scroll grind in chunk 3. I mean, I already got it. What do you mean? Number 12 is a big construction grind, a bunch of quests and stuff. 29 kind of exchange. 29 gives me Drain of Mana and Vampire Slayer. Any chunks I don't want? Revenant Caves, because I kind of want a break from the wilderness at the moment. 31 gets me closer to Temperos. I've got Soul Wars down here. I'll have Nightmare Zone soon as well to imbue my thing. Oh yeah, also this lets me imbue my Tyrannical. 39 is Tybo One Eye, which is going to unlock Shallow Village as well, which is going to be huge for the account. That's Jungle Potion, Tybo One Eye Quest, and Shallow Village. You got Barbarian Outpost, Barbarian Assault, and also Ancient Cavern Dungeon. And you got Lumbridge, which will be huge for the account. Bunches of air chunks, Kuren Castle, Orthos Dungeon, Teeth Farm. Got Cox because of the Minecart network, not in the quest anymore. I got Woodcutting Guild, which is 90 fire making, which makes me feel very, very sad. Winter Todd up here, but that's 2 chunks. And the Farming Guild. Would I need to get 85 farming? Maybe. I don't know. My cart rollable weird, but okay. It's not weird. I allow transport chunks. Alright, let's roll a new chunk. Honestly, it could be anything. It could be nice. It could be bad. I'm very nervous. Let's roll a new chunk. In 5, 4, 3. Okay, I missed half your potential rolls. Can you go over them again? Yeah, sure, Dark. Yeah, right. So up here, we've got the Revenant Cave. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to do that. Okay, right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll that chunk. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, here we are in the new chunk. We have a bank. Yay. That'll be useful for getting to the next chunk. We've got Thomas who's got a quest for me, but I can't do the quest yet. Over here... Oh, here we have Anglerfish, which is great, actually. Fishing shop here. He sells sandworms. I assume you use those for anglerfish. Up here you've got sandworms. I guess I need a spade. Thanks, Nicholas, for telling me I need a spade. What does he have to say? Oh, I could just buy them from the shop. I mean... Why would I go through the hassle of digging them up when I can just buy from the shop right there? Yeah, that's the chunk. Nothing to do here yet. Oh, I could have got anglers before anyway. Well, I couldn't because I didn't have the bait. Alright, back to the map. I don't know why you can't see my cursor. Like, I haven't disabled it or anything. Anyway, there's no chunk tasks here. Yeah, nothing new rollable, really. Which means higher chance for Soul Wars or Chambers of Zeri called the Farming Guild. Anyway, let's roll a new chunk in 5, 4. Let's close all these tabs. 3, 2, 1. Roll that chunk. Oh, I thought that was Mage Training Arena. But that's one chunk closer to Varrock from a different direction. I really thought that was Mage Training Arena there, and I was like, no. Mine some iron ore. That's going to be quite difficult to do. And here we are in a new chunk. I don't think anyone is a stranger to this chunk. There's scorpions here and lots of rocks. This is usually tends to be a very early grind for chunkmen. Level 70 grind for chunkmen. This man here is busy. I don't know what his problem is. Don't know what he's for, but I've got to mine some iron ore here. And that is the chunk completed. That was a very long grind. Yeah, we now have 74 rollerball, which is yet another direction to get into Varrock from. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 directions to get into Varrock from, which is kind of crazy. Alright, let's roll a new chunk. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll that chunk. More wilderness. I don't think there's anything there. Anyway, here we are in a new chunk. There's nothing here really, just a bunch of giant rats and warnings not to go in the wilderness. I think this is actually the first chunk I've rolled that enters the wilderness from the south. This Black Knight was Mulchman's grind. I am on the border of Varrock. That is exciting. Look, Varrock is right there. I mean, I have been for a long time now anyway. Yeah, that's the chunk, really. Feels good to be on the border of Varrock. Yeah, nothing new rollerball, I don't think. Rolling a new chunk. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll that chunk! Oh! One closer to Temporos. Temporos. Ooh. That'd be nice to get the dragon hatchet. Any tasks on this boat? No. Let's go there. Alright, here we are at the new chunk. I'm gonna try and get this boat before it sets sail. Yeah, this is the boat that takes you to Temporos, but Temporos is a new chunk. I've literally no idea how to do Temporos. I'm gonna get off this boat before it sets sail. Yeah, that's it. That is the chunk. Let's roll a new chunk, I guess. I'm rolling quite a few chunks here. Quite a few nothing chunks, which means the big chunks are getting more likely. I've got one more chunk grind in my hands now, which is Temporos. Alright, we're back on the chunk map. Temporos is now rollable. I forgot to mention, I've also got Burthorpe, which does give me the Dragon Defender grind, but also gives me probably a 91 Slayer grind for Cerberus. Alright, cool. Let's roll a new chunk. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll that chunk. Gotta close my eyes. Oh, I thought that was Revs. Oh, is this guy gonna attack me? So many people. Oh my god, he's actually attacking me. Can I get to the new chunk before he kills me? Let me put on a protect from magic. PKs will literally just kill about anyone. We almost made it. We almost made it. Well, that was a fun trip. Let's... here's the new chunk. There's some giant spiders, some spider caves which you can't go in. I'm going to take the sapphire. Because I can. Yeah. That's the chunk. Exciting stuff. Okay, so we're back on the chunk map again. Rolled this, which didn't give me anything new. Gonna roll yet another chunk in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll that chunk. I'm scared. Oh! More Varrock. Yes. I can't get in Varrock, but I've got some of Varrock. Oh, and I can roll this. I need that chunk to get to Valamor. Oh, the palace chunk comes with the construction grind. No. So you have to do the construction grind before you go to Valamor. Right, so I think the task is to mine some iron ore. Diary. Yes, done. Alright, that's done. I've got this much of Varrock. There should be a shortcut here just so I can get in, honestly. SMH, Jagex, SMH. Oh, I can pick some cadavers. Cadavers. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm gonna roll again. We've now got 72 rollable, which will give me access to Valamor as soon as I do Children of the Sun quest. And I've got the exam center, which gives me Elemental Workshop Part 2 and another quest. I don't know what the quest is though. Dig site quest, I think it's called. Gonna roll a new chunk in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll that chunk. Oh, so close. So close to Kuren Castle. Oh no. No task. That's a free chunk. That's a free chunk. No grinds. What's this? Alright, here I am in a new chunk. There's nothing here. I mean, it looks so much nicer than... I don't know why I'm lagging so much. Maybe because I'm streaming. It looks so much nicer than old RuneScape. Like, there's detail everywhere. There's guards here, lots of buildings. A woman. Yoza. People protesting. Protesting something. A house. This place looks like people could actually stay here, but there's no beds. Why there's no beds on this game? There were literally beds. No. Right, so there's no beds in that house. Let's see if there's any beds in this house. There is one bed in this house. Travel minecart. Oh my god. Rolling a new chunk in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll that chunk. I'm scared. No! Farming is passive for me, that is true. No tasks. I thought I would have an 8 and a 5 farming grind there because of the permanent unlocks, but I guess farming being passive trumps it. But that does mean I've got to actually start doing farming contracts and farming and stuff. Travel minecart. Farming guild. Let's go. Okay, here we are at the farming guild. I can do some Hesporei. I don't know why that's not a chunk task. Why are you the way you are? It's a very good question. I have no idea why I am the way I am. How do I kill Hesporei? You need level 85. Shut up. I can do farming contracts though. Well, at least my farming is going to be a lot faster now because I can do contracts. And I've got a lot more things. Places to plant stuff. Okay, I guess I brought a seed dipper. I most definitely used a seed dipper. Do I need to water it? Patch doesn't need watering. Do I need to compost it? This patch won't benefit. Okay. Here we are back on the chunk picker. This is now rollable. That is now rollable. Oh, I'm near the rooms actually. I'm 2 chunks away from being able to continue with my Slayer grind. That's actually quite exciting. Alright guys. Back on the chunk picker. No task there, except now I absolutely must passively train farming. Unfortunately, I kind of wanted to get T farm before that, but oh well. So now we roll a new chunk. We have all these chunks rollable now. We're getting close to Lake Mulch. I don't know what's down here. We're 2 chunks away from the Slayer grind. But yeah, quite an interesting roll. Okay, let's roll a new chunk. things are getting interesting again, I think. Unless I roll the revs next, and then I'm going to be very, very upset. Alright, rolling a new chunk in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll that chunk! I am going to be going for the rev weapons, even though they don't show up, because I need them. But now I have to do revs. Whilst doing farming on the side. Oh no. I mean, I guess it should... Should you leave the door open? Ah. And back to the wilderness we go. At least after this grind, the rest of it is easy. But that means I've got to do Revenant Artist and Callisto now. So I'm going to unbacklog them, actually. No skip. Why would I skip revs? I need to do... I already said several times in my videos and stuff that I need to... If I get revs, I'm going to do Callisto and Revenant Artist. Welcome to the Revenant Caves, otherwise known as the happiest place on RuneScape. So from this place, I am going to need the Amulet of Avarice, the Crossbow, Pheromone's Scepter, and Vigorous Chainmace. I'm going to go for all the items because I've already said numerous times that when I get the Rev Caves, I will be doing them to their fullest extent. Mostly so I can do the wilderness bosses, because with the Revenant weapons, I can solo them. Which means I'm also going to have to go back to Callisto and Revenant Artist and get all the items I need from there. I'm also going to need the totems, so that includes the Ancient Emblem, the Ancient Totem, Ancient Crystal, Ancient Statuette, Ancient Medallion, Ancient Effigy, and the Ancient Relic. I'm also going to need to get 85 Construction and 86 Farming, which will be explained a little bit later on in the video, so stick around for that. And other than that, I need the Bracelet of Ethereum and Revenant Ether because they're collection log slots, but you know, I'm going to get those pretty much immediately because they are a huge common drop. And yeah, that's it. There are going to be even more grinds tacked onto this later on, but I won't spoil that. So welcome to the Revenant Cave chunk. I'm going to be here for a while.
Thank you for watching Enux's video. Make sure you leave a comment, like the video, and if you want to continue receiving brain damage, make sure you subscribe. Also, be prepared for weekly videos from now on.
Right, here we are in a new chunk. We've got another teleport obelisk now. I think I've got them all, I'm not really sure. And green dragons, and this is the Revenant teleport. Here is the Rev Cave, and here is a guy, needs to pay 100k. Oh, I forgot about the entrance fee. That's gonna be annoying. I don't have any money. Is he a bot? Oh, my PK thing's on. That's so funny! They just run away like little pansies. Hey, well, that was a very hard fought collection log slot, and now everyone knows where I am. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh, I got away! Stop teleporting me in the bad chunk. I can't believe I got away. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so instead of doing the dragons, I can't do the dragons because they're just, I don't have enough DPS for it, basically. Because I don't have a rev weapon, I don't have the Amulet of Avarice. I also tried the Revenant Knights, but I kept getting PKs coming down the entrance and immediately targeting me. And I haven't died yet. I've always gotten away, but I've just had to move down to the Pyrofiends because it's, yeah, it is Sunday evening, so obviously there's going to be a lot of PKs around. And I can't really do much right now, and I need to figure out what the best place for me is. So, to give you guys an update on what's been going through my head, I realized that I'm going to need to use ranging potions because they're quite essential, because if I want to kill these guys quickly, I need to do it quickly, obviously, because they do quite a lot of damage. I don't have the Bracelet of Ethereum yet. I did get up my Herbal up to 67. I do need 68, so then I can boost it with a Botanical Pie, and then I can boost it to 72 and make some ranger potions that way. These guys hit like a truck. I need the Bracelet of Ethereum. And so I've tried out the dragons, I've tried out the knights. I don't like either of them really. It seems like a pretty decent room in here, these Cyclops and these demons. I'm not scored at the moment because I'm still trying to get a feel for the Revenant Cave, still trying to get used to it, so to speak. And yeah, that is my plan right now. I'm also doing more farming in the background. I am remembering to do my farming runs now that I've got the farming guild. I'm going to go for 85 farming. I don't like doing it, but that's part of the chunk account. You got to do things you don't like to do. Ooh, I got a bracelet. First of many. And I was just complaining about it because I was getting much higher drop rate things. That's nice to have, and it's gone straight into my looting bag. Yay!
Dying on my hardcore Iron Man. Completed.
Well, that was quick. That's what happens when you go in total level worlds. Well, I got a dragon plate skirt drop and then a bracelet drop straight after on the Pyrophene, so I immediately got out of there, which I'm hoping is the first of many dragon items. The dragon plate skirt from Pyrophene is about 1 in 800, so I was pleasantly surprised to see that. Anyway, let's keep going. I quite like it here. Legit, the botting situation here is absolutely ridiculous. It's just like, you've always got bots running in and logging out, or if the bot that you're with that's killing the other orc leaves, or for whatever reason, another bot swiftly replaces him. It's absolutely ridiculous. It seems to me that killing the Pyrophines is the safest bet to go. So I basically sussed out that I want to safe spot the dragons, because when you're safe spotting them properly, they can't attack you because they try to melee you. They don't use range or mage, something depending on your defense stats or whatever, I don't know. So basically, if I get an Avarice, I can go there. If I get a crossbow, I can go there because I'll have the DPS. If I get the Scepter, Fireman's Scepter, I think it's called. I don't know what it's called. I'll have the DPS. Obviously, if I get the Mace, I can't go there. But any of those three, and I can leave these Pyrophines and go to the dragons, and then it's all chill from there. As long as I keep an eye out for PKs and log out before they can get to me, I should be fine. Let's hope it doesn't take too long to get a weapon. What is this? Valuable drop, 1 coin. So I've just been doing some maths. I did 15 minutes of uninterrupted kills at the Revenant Demons and then the Revenant Pyrophines. So the Revenant Demons, I can get about 13 kills every 15 minutes, which translates to 52 kills an hour, because there's usually only one available because the other one's botted. And the Pyrophines is 124 kills an hour, and they're usually both available. And if not, I can just hop worlds a couple of times and they're available. So with that information, that translates to about 0.0145 weapon drops an hour from the demons, and 0.0269 weapon drops an hour from the Pyrophines. And that translates to getting a weapon drop on average every 69 hours from the demons, funny number, and on average every 37 hours from the Pyrophines. So if I want to get a Revenant weapon as soon as possible, or even the Amulet of Avarice, I need to stick with Pyrophines. Even though they're kind of trash GP compared to the demons, they're a lot less botted, they're a lot less annoying to kill. Plus, as soon as I've got a Revenant weapon, I can either move on to quads or to the dragons, whichever one of those works out, once I've got the bow or the scepter. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I've also got a mystery box which I got at work. Let's see what I get. Oh, a clue scroll. Arceus Library Zero. Yeah, I can't do that. Sadly can't do it. So I just got back from work, and I've read that Jaget's hotfix the zombie pirates. So now it's without the medium diary completed, it's a 15% chance for zombie pirates to drop something from their drop table. The whole other 85% is nothing. Right now, it is 50% nothing. Well, just before the hotfix, it was 50% nothing and 50% chance to go drop something from their drop table. And that means that they've sort of fixed the bottom problem. I could have run away. They've sort of fixed the bottom problem, but not really. Because, yeah, there's going to be less bots, but I feel like it's only going to delay them a couple of days. Because there's always going to be bots doing a diary while there's bots at the zombie pirates, and they're going to get banned, but then the ones doing the diaries are going to get replace them, and so on and so forth. Anyway, so right now there's no bots there, so it would have been a perfect opportunity to go there and try and get the scroll. But obviously now it's 15% chance to drop something, so that means the scroll right now it's a 1 in 20,000 drop chance. 15%, it's like a 1 in 45,000 or something like that. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. There's no bots there now, but there's just no chance I'd be able to get that anyway. It's going to be a while before I do the medium diary, so basically I'm going to wait until the zombie pirate chest. They're also going to be removing the allowance keys from the drop table unless you're on task, so just like any other Slayer monster, like they don't drop allowance keys unless you're on a Slayer task, which kind of makes sense. So I wouldn't be able to get the Dagon High anyway, especially now that it's a 15% drop chance. Yeah, so a pretty welcome hotfix. Just bad for chunkers, bad for bots, but I don't think it's going to stop them that much, because once you get the medium diary, it's going to go back to what it used to be. And yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update there. So cool. No bots, bad drop table, or good drop table, and lots of bots. Either way, I'm not doing it. Well, time to kill Hesporei. No idea what I'm doing, but let's give it a go. Oh, get lost, mate. What do I do? Do I have to bring an axe? Do you want to fight? Yeah, I want to fight, mate. I know I've got to kill them. And that. And that. And that. And then I'm using one hand to hold the mic, so I'm a bit bad at this. I really don't know what to pray. Is that one magic or is that one ranged? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep protect from range on and fend off half the attacks. Oh, I know I've got to get out of this, otherwise it's gonna kill me. Or something. Helps if I drink my strength and attack potions, doesn't it? Oh. Mate, easiest boss fight of my life. Shall I turn this on? I mean, I might as well. Okay, so I think the big green ones, that one's vines, obviously. I think that one's magic. Oh, for God's sakes. Stop being a boss fight that's not so easy. I wanted to just stand here and click and not have to do anything, not have to react. Yay, Hesporei dead. Easy. Easy game, mate. What do? Need a spade. Did I get anything for that?
Collection log slot completed.
Hey, I got an IA saw seed. I don't know what it is. I think it's for those anima things that boost your farming guild crops in some way or the other. I guess I need to go plant another Hesporei seed. I really wanted those white lilies or a redwood tree seed, but I've got quite a few Hesporei seeds left still, so it's fine. Another Hesporei kill. For some reason, this one spawned a lot faster. I don't know why. I don't really know how it works or how Runelight knows exactly when it's gonna grow. I forgot my anti-poison, but that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And I forgot my super restores as well, but it's fine. Hopefully, I don't die. I'm very good at this video game. I should take those off, shouldn't I? Because I need to reserve my prayer. Oh, this guy's kicking my ass. Why I can't attack? Oh, I've got the vines on me. Oh my goodness. I didn't know you couldn't shoot when you got the vines on you. You'd think after one kill that the second kill would be better, but apparently it's not. I think it's because it's me and I'm just not very good at this video game. And this should be the final hit. 1 damage, thank you, sir. Right, let's clear this. I got my spade this time. Let's see what we get.
Collection log slot completed.
Oh, an attis seed and 68 farming. That's nice. I can now grow palm trees. I think I've got about 4 Hesporei seeds left, so we've got another 4 chances of getting the bottomless bucket. Plus, we've got those other things as well. What do you call them? There's a bunch of other stuff as well. Anyway, cool. I'll see you in the next clip. So, I have been AFK in some forestry, and I had a fox event, and I thought, why not? I'll do it. Get myself a little bit more woodcutting XP, a bit faster. And I got a second fox whistle. So, I've now got the fox pet. Where is it? Got the fox pet. And I've got the fox whistle. So that's cool. I got 2 fox whistles. Not really. Oh, this stupid clue. Not really that many fox events done, honestly. I can't remember how many I did to get the fox whistle, which was a pre-forestry nerf. I didn't do that many at all, to be honest. I remember it not being that many. And I just did like 2 or 3 fox events now, and I got the whistle. And there's this guy in my clan, Chunklius. I don't know if he's online. Chunklius, there he is. This guy. He's been wanting one. He's been complaining. And I got one, so that's cool. Okay, bye. And this next log is it's gonna be 98 woodcutting. Thank you, Runelight, for taking a screenshot and warning me about it. 1 level to go, and then I can get +4 prayer on my ranging cape when I'm fighting Callisto, which will be huge because I will have a lot more prayer. And well done to Chunkland as well for getting 80 woodcutting at the same time. Once again, the clan all gratzing me. Very nice clan. Really happy to be in this clan. Third Hesporei kill. Let's see what I get. Ah, Cronus seed. That's all the seeds done now. I just need the bottomless bucket, and then the collection log for Hesporei is done. And that's quite lucky to get all 3 in a row, unless it's got dupe protection. Oh, he's been attacked. Run away! What's that guy doing? Oh my god, run! What was that? Well, that was some half-hearted attempt at PKing us. What the? I have moved to a brand new place. It just happens the landlord is changing the internet on the exact weekend that I moved, so there is no internet at the moment. It will be here sometime next week. I don't know when. So I'm having to use a mobile hotspot, and it turns out that mobile connection data, whatever, is also quite bad here as well. I'm getting like maximum 2 megabits per second. But it appears that I can actually move around without any lag, so that's alright. And with that being said, let's go do some revs. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully it doesn't die in the middle of the rev caves or something like that. But you know, you gotta try it at least once. Another medium casket from cutting trees. Let's see what it is. Ranger boots. Really? No, that's not what I wanted. I could buy those from the shop. Okay, so one thing I noticed on my chunk map when I changed the construction rules, because I kind of got a really good way of making money now with the Revenant caves, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of money. I thought maybe it's time I did a construction grind, and the highest skill I would have to get to is 85. Luckily, I'm not an extreme chunk man, otherwise I'd have to go all the way to 99. But I did notice in the methods thing, there is, I believe, you can do like these things called forest habitats and desert habitats in the menagerie. And then when you get to level, I'm not really sure if it's outdoors, indoors. I'll try them both. But then when you get to level 65, you get the superior garden, you get even better ones that give you even more XP. And they do give more XP than just using the bagged tree that goes along with it. So for instance, for the forestry habitat, you get roughly like 4 to 5 more XP than just planting the tree. And you don't need a watering can either, so I'm wondering if I can just spam the trees. I'm not really sure how this works. My internet's so slow, honestly. Let me just close that. Okay, and then, build habitat space. And yeah, look, I can do I need compost. Okay, so maybe at 57 it's better. I just need to check this out. I think the amount of XP you get for desert habitat is a lot more than what you use. And by what you use, I meant the plant that you need to use it with. So for the desert habitat, you need a bag plant 1, which is literally just 1k coins, and then 5 buckets of sand, which I can easily make at the granite pit or whatever it is, next to Temperos. And you get 181 XP for 1 bag plant and 5 buckets of sand for making this desert habitat. Forest habitat, you don't get that much XP, so it's probably better just to spam the whatever trees cheap. I think the dead tree is the cheapest way to do it until you're level 57, and then just do desert habitat with all the buckets of sand you've got. I don't think I've got any in the bank because I've used them all in crafting, but yeah, this seems to be like this could be a way, because once you get to level 65, it unlocks more habitats as well. I'm not really sure which ones, but they're really good. It's a really good method of doing it. I think I'm gonna do it like that. So here's my chunk map, and I've turned on the rule to, let me have a look here, detailed rules, construction. I've turned on the rule for crafting furniture inside the player own house can count as a chunk task, so that includes like trees, anything really, but I don't have a saw, so I'm not going to be able to use those as a method to train construction, which is what I was waiting for before I did any construction, because it costs millions upon millions of GP to get anywhere without a saw. But if you go and view methods here, from level 37, I could build a grassland habitat, which, let's have a look at this. It gives you 37 construction with a back dead tree, and a back dead tree gives you 31, so you do get a little bit more. And if you go down 57, you got build a desert habitat, which, if you can see here, 181 XP with 5 buckets of sand and a bag plant 1. But if you plant a bagged plant 1, normally it's only 31 XP. So obviously you get a lot more XP with 181 XP. And if we go even further down, Zen theme, I don't know what it is, pink dye. I don't think I can get pink dye. Let's go down a little bit more, see if there's any more. I think that's it really, until you get to level 85, which is build a volcanic theme, which is the thing. I guess I can just build a Toxil instead, because I don't really want to spend all the chaos runes on 6 onyxes just to build a volcanic theme. That is such a humongous waste. I don't think I can get pink dye. Let's look it up. If I can, that would be great. Pink. Oh, I can get pink dye. How do I get pink dye? Get pink dye. Oh, I can buy it from Betty. Okay, that's brilliant. So maybe I can do that. I'm not sure how you get the pink dye from Betty. It's probably some really convoluted way. Maybe just building the desert habitats would be nice. But look here, 474 XP. 6 buckets of sand and a pink dye. That's insane. That's like triple the desert XP. So maybe it's worth to get the pink dyes to do it. You know, it's so much better. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go make some strides towards level 85 construction. I don't think it's gonna cost me that much anymore. It was like 100 million GP with just the bag dead trees, which is by far the cheapest way of leveling up construction. But now that I've found this, maybe it's not so bad after all. I'd need to work out exactly how much sand I need and how much GP I'd need, but I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as much as what I would have needed if I didn't do it this way. Right, so I'm back and I'm going to go test out the forest habitat first, see if I can just remove it and then build it straight back. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, let's go outside house. Yeah. It does mean a lot more trips to this guy, but obviously I'm getting like a lot more XP for it. So if we go up to this build, wait, can I menu entry swap of this? My god, I had the wrong tree and then I had the wrong compost. That must be why. I'm just an idiot. Anyway, let's try this. Build that. Okay, 51, and then I can remove it. Really? Yes, really. And I can build another one. There you go. So I can just keep doing that with the desert theme. Unfortunately, it's not next to the portal like this dead tree is, but this seems to be the way to go. So I can just plant dead trees until they've changed it recently, haven't they? So you can menu entry swap that. But I can just plant dead trees until I'm level 57 and then just do the desert habitat. Like, I can get the buckets of sand and then, yeah, easy. I'll work out the maths for how many desert habitats I need, but until then, I'm gonna get 57 construction because I am actively avoiding doing the rev caves while I am hotspotting my internet. So I've put into the skill calculator here 57 to 85 construction, and judging from the oak armchair here and the greenman's ale, I should be around 16,900 desert habitats to level up to level 85, which comes out at around 80,000 buckets of sand. I haven't done the maths. And also 17,000 bag plants, which is 17,000 times 1,000, which is 17 million. So, you know, a damn sight cheaper than using dead trees, which would have been like 100 million or something ridiculous. Yeah, I think grinding all those buckets of sand is gonna be worth it. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? They sell these bag bloody things at the bloody farming guild. Bloody hell, mate! What am I doing? What is wrong with me? Seriously, let me just go at farming guild and then yeah, that'll be considerably faster since the plant shop is right next to the bank. I am a silly sausage, aren't I? I am a very, very silly sausage. I am at the farming guild, and whilst I'm here, I might as well finish my contract and do a Hesporei kill, because Hesporei is here, ready to be killed. Yay, let's see what I get. Dig, clear. Oh, I wanted the bottomless bucket. That was my final Hesporei seed, and I got level funny number. I can now make quadruple maple roots or something like that. Cool. Right. So I can't come back here until I've got more Hesporei seeds from farming. Look at this though. Look at this. The garden supply is right here. She sells all the. Oops, I didn't want to do that. All the nice things. And it's the same value as the Falador place. So cool, we are a lot closer to the bank. This is going to take considerably less time to do to get 3,000, so let's quickly get it done. So you might be wondering, why am I Betty buying pink dyes? Well, ignore what I said about pink dyes earlier. It's not from Aggie, Hughes and Drainer, it's actually from Betty in the Port Siren Rune Shop, and you can get some pink dye from her through dialogue, which I had no idea. The only problem is, you get it from her through dialogue. So basically, from level 65, I can make the Zen theme, and I need just under 6,000 Zen themes to get to 85, which I can't complain. That's actually a really good XP rate. It's like 474 XP just for one Zen theme, and 6 buckets of sand, and 6 buckets of sand, and a bagged nice tree, which is 2,000 coins. So it's really not going to cost me that much at all. It's what's going on here? Have I got Entity Hider on? I do. I wonder what that was. Anyway, so step 1, which I've already completed, is buy 3,000 bagged dead trees, so I can get from 51 construction to 57. And then step 2 is to buy about 2,000 bagged plant ones and mine about 18,000 buckets of sand, and then use them obviously to get from 57 to 65 with the desert theme, and then from 65 to 85 use 6,000 Zen themes with 6,000 pink dyes from going through dialogue here with Betty 6,000 times, and then it's 6 buckets of sand for one Zen theme, so that's like what, 36,000 buckets of sand. So in total I'm going to need about 53,000, 54,000 buckets of sand, which is also going to be a grind to do. But first, I want to get this out of the way, so I've got all the pink dyes that I need. The worst part about this grind, well, the worst part is the fact that you got to do dialogue. I don't know why you can't just buy it from the shop. Is that you can't even do menu entry swapper and put talk to as the left click. It has to be, you have to right click it and then talk to. So I'm gonna have to use one mouse key, one mouse button. Anyway, yeah, that is my plan to get to 85 construction. But also, Zen theme gives you just as much farming XP. So I'm gonna be 4 farming levels ahead of construction. So there is a possibility I'll get to 86 farming, but I guess that I need to do it anyway because technically I now have a primary way of training farming, so I have to do it anyway. So I have to get to 87 farming, so and then boost to 90 to make a redwood tree, which also means I'm gonna have to get 90 fire making. Woohoo! But that's not gonna be so bad because I'm gonna be able to get lots of magic logs from Callisto once I learn how to solo him. Anyway, yeah, that is the plan, and I can do some rev caves here and there on stream, whatever. I'm also almost level 99 woodcutting, which I'm also saving for stream, but I can't get the internet. I don't have internet until the 15th of July. You can see at the bottom there, it's the 10th of July. So another 5 days, which is a Monday, I can start streaming again, which is going to be really nice. I like to stream Revenant caves. It's a lot of fun. Alright guys, we'll see you later. Will I get 99 woodcutting most likely, or 6,000 pink dyes, whichever one comes first. Quizmaster! Alright, that's the mystery box, mate. I'm on single mouse click for better here. I've got about 800 dyes or something. I do a little bit here and there. Open. Still baguette. That would have been nice had I just started my chunk account. Just to give you guys an update. When this hits 900k, I think I have around 6,000, probably less than that. My calculations are most likely way off. But so I would put that at about 2,000 pink dyes right now. The last I checked was 1,100 pink dyes, but that was a while ago. Another Hesporei kill. I know I said I ran out of Hesporei seeds, but I had 2 in the seed vault. I actually think it was a bad idea to put all my seeds in this vault because I just don't have, when I'm doing a farming run, I have to come here and it's not an easy place for me to get to. Anyway, I hope my voice is a little bit less echoey because I bought a rug for my room because my room is so echoey and it makes for really bad voice quality. But it is what it is. I'll have to improve it somehow. Anyway, yes, I am going to do another Hesporei kill. I've got over just 2,000 pink dyes. And I've been doing it for a while, which tells me I'm going to have to spend quite a bit more than over 900k, under 900k here. Probably about 850k. I don't know. I really thought I'd be on about 4,000 pink dyes right now. But alas, I am not. So let's get to Hesporei and let's do another kill. Hopefully we get the bottomless bucket, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And Hesporei is dead. Let's see what we get. Oh, I got a combat achievement. Brilliant. Does that mean I killed it 5 times? I guess so. Let's see what I get. Clear. Oh, also level 70 farming. I had no idea I was so close. That's funny. Sadly, no bottomless bucket. That would have been nice to get all 3 in one go, but I'll take it. I'll take 70 farming and a combat achievement. Alright, so I have 900,000 coins left, which I thought originally was the original goal for 6,000, but I realised I'm probably way off. I reckon I've got about 4,500 pink dyes at the moment. I haven't been playing the game much as well. Don't get me wrong, this grind is actually quite quick. It's not really a difficult grind or anything. It is quite tedious, but it's only 6,000 dyes. That's not that long, honestly. I'm just taking a long time because I've been quite busy lately. I've been touching a little bit of grass and I've also been playing other games. Anyway, I can't talk properly because I've got an ulcer, by the way. That's why my voice is all stupid. Right, pink dye. Let's see how many I got. Okay, I got 4,300. So I still need 1,700. I think that's about 35k or something like that. So when I'm on 865k, the grind should be over. I will see you guys. I will see you guys then. Thank everybody so much for watching. There will be another video very shortly, and then after that one, you guys should be more or less caught up to where I am now, because I took a long break. And yeah, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.